This video has been remade to make the versions of the 7th of March less shit. So what is the size of the Fortnite island? Well, this video right here.
For scientific testing, Fortnite map and measured just how many pixels there were on the map and determined that a single floor tile is 0.7 centimeters or 2 pixels.
I think we can do better than that. Okay, if you haven't realized yet by the title or the intro, this video is about calculating the size of the Fortnite island, or more exactly, the volume of the map. Why doing the volume of the map rather than the island surface? Well, multiple reasons. One, doing the volume means that the height of the map will also be calculated, meaning this video isn't a clone of the video that I mentioned in the start. Two, have you seen how many chunks of the map has, or tiles, whatever, have a mixture of island and ocean? Want to know? There's more than 30 of them. And three, you can also glide outside the map. But let's be honest, you can glide and map, but let's be honest, unless you want to try to go to the lobby island or see how far you can go, nobody goes outside the map, let's be honest. First thing we can do is to calculate the approximate size of a chunk. When I mean chunk, I'm talking about one part of the map depicted by the map lines. As shown earlier, there's around 13 ocean-only chunks, 49 island-only chunks, and 38 chunks with a mixture of both. The cool thing about them is the consistent size. So I went into Wallowing Woods, if it is you're seeing right now, got some resources, and made a long bridge that reached one map line to the other. How long is the bridge? 50,000 in each direction. With this knowledge, we can calculate that the size of the map is around 500 tiles by 500 tiles, since the map is 10 chunks by 10 chunks, where each chunk contains the 50 tiles that I talked earlier. For height, we could do the tallest tower possible, but I feel this will not guarantee the maximum height. In my opinion, the best way is calculating the drop speed of the glider, or umbrella, or dragon. To help find out what is the speed, we'll need to have an item that allowed us to easily find out what this drop speed is, since most buildings we could try to experiment on with the bus drop either have overhang, additional decoration, or not enough height and or lack of clear distinction between the tiles. But what item can we use? The launch pad. Using said item, we can redeploy the glider mid-match. So after building a small wood tower and redeploying the glider next to it, we can determine that the draw speed is around 1 tile per 0.8 seconds. Under the terms, perfect about that, 5 tiles per 4 seconds if you like your numbers whole. Now we know the drop speed, now we know drop speed, we can just glide from all the way on the top to the bottom and taking consideration on how long we stay in the air. Let's see some results. Drop number 1. You start near north of Pleasant Park and glide to the ocean layer. That took around 172 seconds. Drop 2. Starting right next to Moisty Mire and gliding to the back door of the house at Anarchy Acre took 162 seconds. So we have the times of the drop using the power of math. We calculated that drop number 1 was 250 tiles tall and drop 2 was a bit more than 200. With all that, we can give a rough estimate that the map of the island is around 500 tiles wide in both directions, with a bit more than 200 tiles where a good part of it is where we can build on, worth of height ready to be parachuted down to the ground, with around 15 tiles raised above the ocean, depending on where you count it. But what does that give us exactly in real life measurements? For the conversion to meters, we need to use the distance traveled during a round and divide it by the amount of tiles we know that we walked. Let's do a small distance for starting, like this 3 tiles rooftop on Retail Road. Yep. Almost 15 meters, 5 meters per tile. Let's now do a longer distance, like the length of, well, well, whatever you're saying right now. And, well, that's around. 250 meters. With the knowledge that it's 50 tiles, the 5 meter to 1 tile ratio still holds up. Now that we have the length of the tile, we use pixel measurements to find out the height of a tile. After taking two pictures of the same piece of diagonal wall, can determine that the height of the wall is around 3.8 meters using trigonometry and other stuff like that. Side note, that makes us that make us think that the humans look taller than vision, but since it seems that a door which is 2/3 of the height of the tile is barely enough. But considering the point where the diagonals meet is half the height of the tile, aka 1.9 meters, and the human can pass under it with no worries, it's safe to assume that they're around 1.8 meters tall. Isn't this conclusion the tile size that we took makes sense, and anything that would deviate too much from that would make the humans either too small or too big, which is a can of worms that I don't want to go into. To end these conclusions, we just need to do some multiplication. We said the area of the map was around 500 by 500 tiles. Using the 5 meter length that we found out by walking, this can give us a map of 2.5 kilometers by 2.5 kilometers. For the height, the bell bus drop us a bit more than 770 meters above the ground, around 810 from the ocean level. And there we have it, dropping from more than 700 meters off a flying bus, with gliding the ground like Mary Poppins and trying to survive in a 2.5 kilometer squared area. Well, but if you were wondering why I didn't show the launchpad gameplay, well, it was in the middle of near a tree and, well, stuff like that. Also only 3 high because, well, sniper everywhere. The video is over, but I still want to talk about a couple of issues. First of all, the majority of the script was written before I knew of the existence of the video that I'm keep referring, aka Reich's video, aka the guy that showed it. Secondly, if you're wondering what's the angle, it's something like 57.33 for degrees. And now that this clears out the way, actually I don't need the light to be edited. What else is in this? Oh. I'm kind of in a predicament here. Because on the last line of my script it says, oh yeah, Pat, if you're going to try to refine this little project that I did, please credit me and the single out guy who tried 5 months ago. Well, even though that the original video of this was made 1 month ago, Pat did do it, and well, I honestly don't know what to say for now. Just watch Reich's video when it's gonna come out, analyzing in the said video, said MatPat video. I helped for it, so go check him out. I know. This is very weird.